today. From Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Dwayne Haskins and the Indianapolis Colts taking on Trey Lance and the Baltimore Ravens.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Colts line up for the opening drive.
Man,
first-round pick in
rest in peace, my boy.
It's Dwayne Haskins.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the
Damn,
things
that
every
fucking
quarterback
sucks.
is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
First carry of the game for Cam Akers. Akers has got the first down in this one.
Coming in, he realizes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific off-season and runs out down on opening weekend. Show that he's right.
On first down, it's Haskins. That one complete to the receiver, Tate. And the result, pick up the bait. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Here's a Akers on second down. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from second and 2 to a tough third and 4. From the gun, Haskins on third down. And he's going to catch first down. The third down conversion. Here's Haskins out the gun. He's got the first down, and down to the 7-yard line. This is shaping up to really nice looking drive to get the season underway here.
How long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? How about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
No gain on the play that time. It sets up second and goal.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
It's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That time to completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. So here come the Ravens with their first down. They'll be led out by the front of number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because his game plan goes into effect early. We're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, with the columnist right, possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? What game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. To throw, it's Lance. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Lance. He'll check this one down to gain 1. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now a handoff looking right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. And Lance now to throw. He finds his target back. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off of play action, here's Lance. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And he shot in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road want to lean on their running game. This crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Throwing now is Lance. Firing quickly here, that's complete. 3 yards to gain there, second down. Now they try the right side here. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up fourth down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he will hold the first down. Inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. After 1-7-0. On EA Sports. Here's Lance to throw it. Buying time to his left. That is into the zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Trey Lance, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it was Trey Lance taking it in himself to cap the drive with a touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This would fuel down to 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with 1st and 10. Here's Haskins. That's out to the flat for Akers. Not much there, only a yard. Throw again on second down. Haskins. Pass incomplete. Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down. Now it's Haskins. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he takes his beyond 35 before going out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch call thrown made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
You are cute.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now Lance. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. On the handoff, Gainwell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you? Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. On second down, Gainwell looking for space. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. And this is Gainwell. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Gainwell. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on second and third down here.
They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback taking it in. And the Ravens have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Colts with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
They throw right away. That's complete out on the right side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On the handoff, running left is Akers. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Haskins' throw pulled in by Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another catch for Tate. And he's got some space here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
After the sack on first down, Haskins, he finds his man, complete. That's Walton. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Haskins. He'll dump this off to Akers. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambler man.
And obviously that can break down a defense, but a lot of it is just that they just get trapped worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. And you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Lance looking to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Lance going to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Complete to Bryant. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. 2nd and 2.
Let's go, Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Now Haskins. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Final play of the half, it's Haskins. He's going to let one fly for Tate. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So we've reached... All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Lance. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lance. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Lance and company going on 4th down. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They'll look to throw again. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They run the jet sweep now for Tony. Able to slither by. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh. Not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front,
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Oh, and is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Lance. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Shotgun now for Lance. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Chris Jones on the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the run is Gainwell. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any steps. Get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. And now they'll throw with Lance. And a slant brought in by Ruggs. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another 1st down at the Colts 17-yard line. And here's a handoff to Gainwell. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against the scout box and continue to move the ball?
Back to Gainwell here on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Cohen. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Again, it's Cohen. And he is into the end zone for the Baltimore. Cohen punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. Looking to throw, Haskins. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Haskins looking to throw on first down. They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it a second down. From midfield now, Haskins. It's caught by Bryant. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 40. Throwing again, here's Haskins. He finds his man, complete. It's Walton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. Now Haskins to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Akers. And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him first. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and... to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And his kick here is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. That one looks like he'll throw here. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. To throw, it's Lance. That is caught by Cohen. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's make these babies cry. Watch the eye. Shit. Under 10. Under 10.
They'll try and run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. The Lance now to throw. Forced out to his left. Completes this out left to Ruggs. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Who told you to do that?
Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance. Flush to his right. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. So the Colts now Down on the scoreboard. 30 seconds to go. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. Haskins to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Haskins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Walton. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here we go with Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a dangerous throw towards the end zone. Boy, did it hang up there forever. Wanted to run up there and pull it down out of the sky.
Yeah, it felt like it really should have been intercepted. Lucky to have that one back.
You've got to be more careful when you're that close to the goal line.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Drake from State Farm.
Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is.
Ooh, Drake. Let's go. Big ass nigga. Keep it away. Keep it away from him.
How great will they feel leaving against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. One final shot for Haskins. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Baltimore, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.